I received a podcast file addressed to me. I wish I never listened to it. Yesterday I received an email with an MP3 file attached to it. The following is my transcript of the file.
Hey, when did you get a fridge? I don't have a fridge. Unless my eyes deceive me, I believe you do. It's over there in your kitchen. Oh, there. Came with the mail today. So you ordered a fridge? Nope, never ordered any fridge. So what's in it? Why would I know? Because it's yours. Surely isn't mine. I never ordered any fridge. So someone just gifted you a fridge? I believe so. And you installed it yourself? I didn't. What, so it just installed itself? Only logical conclusion, yes. And would you mind if I checked it out? Why would I mind? It's not mine. So, what's inside? Nothing much. There's some eyes. Good God, there's a lot of eyes. Are they blinking? Yeah. Why? Nah, that's not good. There's something else. Something red. Coating the walls. Is it moving? Yeah, it's writhing around. Like squirming writhing or, breathing writhing? Definitely the latter. Doesn't sound like a normal fridge. Hey, there's something else in here. I think it's a letter. I wouldn't read that if I were you. Why? It's just a letter. It's a federal crime to open someone else's mail. Do you have an adventurous bone in your body, Arthur? I've got plenty of bones. Oh, God! Hey, now, watch it. You're clipping the mic. Please, God. Help. Help. You know he won't help you. He doesn't listen to this podcast. Oh, dear me. Well, my dear listener, since we're alone, my colleague, may the dying gods listening to this podcast allow his soul to rest, has been swallowed by the fridge residing in my kitchen. Please excuse me as I take a small break to find a new co-host. In the meantime, please don't go anywhere, dear listener. Both yours and my life depend on it. Finally, I apologize for the delay. I've returned, my lovely listener, and with me I am honored to announce is our first ever outsider. Not just any outsider, mind you. Well, here is none other than a detective. Why don't you introduce yourself? Well. Hello, it's a pleasure to be here, Arthur. I'm glad that I could be on your little show. It's a podcast, Val. Everyone has one these days. Oh, yes. Isn't it funny how podcasts are basically radio shows? The future definitely repeats itself. Trust me, Will. You live long enough in this town, you'll find out just how right you are. I sure hope I live long enough. I don't plan on dying anytime soon. None of us do, Will. So, as a part of the deal we made, would you mind answering some questions? Wasting no time at all. I like that in a person. Where were you on October 5th at approximately 7:30 p.m.? I wouldn't quite know. It hasn't happened yet. Can you clarify that statement? October 5th. Hasn't happened yet. It's October 8th, Arthur. October 5th is most assuredly past. Maybe for you, Will. Arthur, this is serious. And I have no qualms in telling you that I speak only the truth. Have you read Albert Einstein's theoretical physics? Time is relative. I don't believe that covers time travel, Arthur. We must have read different copies then. Okay, fine. Arthur, where were you 3 days ago at 7:30 p.m.? Now, if I do remember correctly, I just finished attending Mrs. Prowler's funeral. Her funeral? Yes, you heard me correctly. You attended her funeral just moments before she was murdered? Well, of course. We all knew she was gonna die. What do you mean, we? Everyone. The whole town knew. Except for Mrs. Prowler. No, she definitely knew. In fact, she was probably the first to find out. She does work at the post office, after all. What does working at the post office have anything to do with knowing when someone will die? Because she handles the mail. I apologize, but I'm not following. The post office handles letters. Every now and then, a letter comes in warning us who is about to die. They hang the letters up on a bulletin board just outside the post office. Who sends these letters? Why would I know? I don't work at the post office. Okay, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Arthur, but it would seem that I have enough information. Where you going, Well? The podcast just started. To the post office. I need to find whoever's sending these letters. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Well. Arthur, thank you for the concern, but I think I can manage walking to the post office. I believe you're more than capable of walking, Well. That's not the issue. Then why the concern? The rat bears. The rat bears? Around this time, a siren would indicate the release of the rat bear patrols. But recently, they've been releasing them a little bit sooner. Why are they releasing bears into the streets? For rats, of course. It's in the name. Are you sure you're a detective? They release bears to deal with rats? Yeah. The bears used to have the upper hand, but recently the rats have been gaining back turf. That's why they've been releasing them sooner. This is silly. Do you expect me to believe them? I assure you, Vel, I would never lie to you. Okay, fine. I'll give in to this town's silly customs. Still, they're only bears and rats. I have a truck. A truck won't hold them back. The bears? No. The rats. The rats, Arthur. How big can they be? I'd say roughly the size of a dog. A dog? Yeah, maybe a little bigger, give or take. Arthur, I assure you, I mean no offense, but you ramble as if you've gone mad. Maybe I have. Madness is relative, after all. Albert Einstein wrote that. I'm almost positive that's a line from Alice in Wonderland. Your point? I really must be on my way then. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Well, if you must go, safe travels, Well. See you around, Arthur. Well, dear listener, it's just us again. You wouldn't happen to know any good jokes, would you? Nah, I'm just kidding. I know you're not funny. Arthur, you have to let me in. Back already? Arthur, please. Okay. I was just about to make some tea. Right behind me. We have to get out of here. Well, we're on the 3rd floor. There's nowhere to go. There has to be a fire escape. Or a ledge we can climb down. Not really, no. Please. We have to do something. How many shells are in that shotgun you have? 3. Maybe less. We only need 2. Good God, Arthur. so sorry about that technical issue.
What have you done to me?
Wow, okay, rude. Would you please allow me to finish?
Oh, God. Where are my legs?
Vel, please.
Arthur, you rat bastard. What did you do to me?
Obviously, I removed your legs, Mr. Detective.
You are so fucking dead, Arthur. You hear me?
Hey, seriously. I'm trying to make a podcast here. We're nearing the 2-hour mark.
Who cares about your stupid-ass podcast?
What's your language, Well? You know, I really misjudged you.
Blow me.
Okay, listen. I need to wrap this up, so I'm gonna run through some bullet points real quick. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my God, you're testing my patience.
What did you do to my leg?
You really want to know? After you shot that rat, I hit you over the head with a kettle, okay? While you were unconscious, I loaded your shotgun and did something to you. I can't remember. Oh, what was the phrase you said?
Go to hell.
Oh, that's right. I eviscerated your legs.
How? How am I still alive?
I was a surgeon before, you know. I was pretty dang good at it, too, if I say so myself. It's been so long since I last operated on someone. I was there, you know, when they uncovered that dying guy. They asked if I could try to save it. I wish I would have said no. Then maybe we wouldn't be in this mess.
God.
I wish I could explain. I really could, but we're running out of time.
Time for what?
The 2-hour mark. That's when... You know what, never mind. Not enough time. Look, I'm talking to you, dear listener. Your name is Michael Hart. You live at... Avenue. Why is there never enough time? Listen, just come back next week, Mikhail. Even if it's not me talking next week. Just, you have to keep listening. You have to.
If you are outside, then you are too late. Please take a moment to stare up at our Lord's wonderful creation. They will welcome you with open arms. Rest now, for they have returned.
We have to get somewhere safe, Val.
What? Hey, wait a minute. Where are you taking me?
Ever seen Indiana Jones?
You don't mean we're hiding in that monster?
Monster? I never told you that it's a monster. It's just a fridge that your precious company gifted me.
My company? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a detective. I work for the FBI.
Sure you are, champ. You're a better detective than you are an actor. Time's a wasting. Let's go.
Please, Arthur. I don't want to die.
Just shut up already. If you were gonna die, your letter would have come in the mail already.
If you are outside, then you are too late. Please take a moment to stare up at our Lord's wonderful creation. They will welcome you with open arms. Rest now, for they have returned. Their return is at hand. Please find shelter immediately. If you are outside, then you are too late. Please take a moment to stare up at our Lord's wonderful creation. They will welcome you with open arms. Rest now, for they have returned. Their return is at hand. Please find shelter immediately. If you are outside, then you are too late. Please take a moment to stare up at our Lord's wonderful creation.